For the listener's discretion, this podcast contains strong language and adult themes that may not be suitable for children. These are not the views of the radio station or its affiliates.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. Swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations, baby. I see me addressing you. Let me put the smile right onto your face, tracing every inch of you. Using my tongue to find your happy place. I know that we can play naughty. You beg and I plead, and you pull my heartstrings until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. Until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you vibrations. I know that we won't say sorry until I feel the vibrations. I wanna give you.
There we go. Wow, there you go again with that. I don't know what you're doing over there, brother.
What did I do now?
You were flashing in and out like the club.
I have no idea what's going on over here.
Look, it's been one of those days, so I can't even fault you. It's just one of those days.
I have no idea what's going on over here at all.
Because I sat down and then I looked and I said, "Where's my drink?" Oh, it's in the freezer.
Ooh, we're doing a frosty drink.
And then I was like, wait, do I have time to run and get it? Hold on. Wait a minute. And I said, coming through. Everybody, gotta go my way.
Make a hole coming through. That's funny.
And yes, I'm not doing a sippy cup, so
I was just going to say, okay, see. I'll get ready to blow the whistle.
No sippy cup for me today. Delicious. So.
Yeah, that made you smack your lips like 4 times. Just delicious. Ooh.
With my hood self, I can't help it. That's what I do.
You must have been the bomb on them hot pickles.
I didn't eat them.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. Look, on paper, I am not even nearly black.
Oh, okay.
On paper, I am not. What is it on my children? On paper, I am not. I don't eat greens. I don't eat chitlins. I don't eat pig's feet. I don't play cards, dominoes, none of that. So WUBI Ubiquity Radio, we appreciate you being with us. That's silence, as you should know. That is Chris staring at the screen, wondering who the hell are you, Mona?
Yeah, because you definitely ain't the Mona I know. Like, wait a minute. Now I understand some of the stuff. But I mean, when you got down to greens, I'm like, say what?
No, I told you on paper. Only on paper. If you put it on paper and said, what ethnicity is this person? Who is this person? Pick Moni out. Yeah, you would not pick me.
Wow.
You know what, Sally? First, let me say hello, as you said hello. Hello, y'all. Then, you know what? You got right into it. Move that keyboard out the way so that yummy stuff doesn't fall on.
See. I ain't saying words. See, I didn't even say nothing. I didn't say a word.
One time. One time.
That's all it took was one time.
One time, the little bit of drink that was left in my cup.
Oh, here we go. The little bit. Hold the cup up. Hold the cup up. Does that look like a little bit?
That was that one. You are like having. Okay, so Sally, do you see Chris like the Matrix over here, or am I the only one that sees it?
No, I see it too. I'm trying to figure out what it is.
It's your connection. It's something bad on your end. So Chris, you are flickering all over the place. See, yeah, now you're not doing it. Now you're doing it again. I think I'm looking at parts from Mr. Potato Head. So it's me now. And what I can tell you is what's in my cup is something absolutely delicious. And it's so delicious, I felt like I didn't need a straw today. It is strawberry, I think it's strawberry margarita mix. And then I threw some fruit punch in there with it. And I took ice cubes with lime juice and put in there with a little bit of Himalayan salt. And then I put some lime juice around the rim and put some Himalayan salt around there and threw it in the freezer. I threw the ice in the glass in the freezer. Oh my gosh. Delicious is all I can say. So I see Chris back down here. I'm actually nervous to bring him back. I want to make that very clear. I see him down here. And we're going to try it again. Did you have your handler help you?
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Tiffany, is that you saying that you want some? Is that you? I see her down in our I'll call it our virtual green room. Is that what I call it? Because La's not here with us.
Yeah, that's what she calls it. She calls it the virtual green room.
That's not you, Tiffany? She said, no, that's not. She gave me the no.
Nope,
no,
not me. Don't put me in the middle of that one.
She said, don't put it. Okay. This is what you're missing out on. I'm fine. It's all for me. So whoever that is, StreamYard, you haven't given them permission to use your face or your name, and that's fine. That's fine. But if you could type your comment and type your name in there, then I'll know who you are, so that I can address you by name. If you want to remain anonymous on the screen, that's your prerogative too. I just won't be able to say your name, but you want some, I don't give strangers drinks. I'm just gonna let you know. You may be underage and trying to set a sister up. That's Kathy. What's up, girl? Yes, I will give you some of that. She is down there in the virtual waiting room. Tiffany is. She giving you a wave from down there, Kathy. Because look, I'm glad you are right here right now because I want to let people know that, hey, dig this. I know y'all can multitask. We think y'all can multitask because right now, this moment right now, Tiffany is also airing on Desertwood Days show with Miss Kathy Blaze. This is Kathy Blaze Jefferson. She's also on that show airing right now. So y'all can watch more than one thing at a time. I know y'all can because y'all watching me and Chris on the screen right now. And we know Chris is very distracting. So I know y'all can do more than one thing at a time. So you all can watch both of those shows. But it also airs. Does it air at 3 p.m. today? I think it aired at 3 p.m. But then put on there, Kathy, when else it airs. Please put it up there in the comments so that I can put it on the screen for the people so they know when else they can watch it and catch our guest Tiffany on there, and they can enjoy your show as well as ours because ain't no hating in this situation. No, ma'am. That is an excellent show, and we want people to support both of our shows. So we want them to know when they can also catch her on there because I'm sure, says some amazing stuff on there that she might not have said on here. So we want to make sure and catch them. And then look, I heard it through the grapevine that my co-host over here, this one right here, is going to be taping with you on Saturday. I had to get his handler. Kathy texted me and said, hey, I'd like to get Chris on the show. How do I make that happen? I think it was what 2.5 seconds. I had that handle for you, not through Chris. Chris called me back maybe 5 minutes later and said, "Hey, buddy, thank you for that." He had no clue. We all had it all taken care of by the time he even knew. True or false, Chris?
True.
He had no clue.
And look, not even go lie, but I'm happy about it. I am truly happy
Yeah,
about it.
because he said
I'm
he wanted to come on. He said he
gonna
wanted
be
to.
okay. Yes, that's right. I'm gonna be on Desert Days with Kathy Blake. Yes, that's right. Mhm.
He said he wanted to come on that show. He definitely said, and we were talking when we were talking on the phone. He said, "Hey, closed mouths don't get fed," and that's absolutely true because he wanted to be a co-host on this show with me. And I actually wanted him, and I'm like, Chris ain't gonna come on here. And he hit me up and he said, "Put me in the game, coach." And I was like, "You gonna want to come on?" And it's been history ever since. So, Kathy, you did not know that, but yes, he wanted to come on your show, and you came on here, and there it is. Now it's history being in the making. Kathy said, yes, she's watching both shows right now, and that's how you handle that. So, you guys definitely tune in. Kathy, please put that information where they can tune in to your show in the comment section so I can put it on the screen. Uh, Tiffany will be repeating on Desertwood Days with Kathy Blaze this Sunday, August 7th at 3 p.m. So you all make sure to tune in. Kathy will also put up there if Sally does not beat her to it as far as where you can catch the show, because their show also has an app that you can download and catch their show. Also, we have not made it to that status yet. At some point, I'm gonna have Kathy teach me how we do that. Teach me how to Dougie, Kathy. Teach me how to Dougie, right? She'll teach us how to get to that point, and no problem, because that's my girl right there. She said, "Yes, I can't wait to see it." So you see the biggest naturally. I don't want to deal with that. I didn't ask you for no comment, no sideline, Chris. I'm talking to Kathy right now. I'm talking to other viewers. I'm talking to other viewers. Do not go to that.
I can't even hear you, Moni.
Okay. I see Tiffany doing like this. She said, and which I'm taking to say, cat, don't blow his head up any further. That's what I took that to mean.
Wow.
I'm not saying she said it. That's what I took it to. That's what my translation. That she said, don't blow his head up no further.
And see, this is why slavery lasted so long.
Is that the reason?
That's the reason. Okay.
That's the reason?
One brother trying to get out and all y'all rat him out. I mean, come on now. Could y'all just let the brother go? Maybe he'd come back for you. No, y'all want to rat him out. Okay.
What I understood you to say was that you're enslaved here. Is that what you're saying?
Did you interpret it as that?
I'm asking straightforward. Is that what you're saying?
Let my people go.
Well, you is free, okay? You is free, and you keep coming back, so you must enjoy the slavery. There it is. Look, when I tell you my girl Sally, director of research, all I got to do is say something. All you got to do is just whisper it, and she shall discover. Kathy, I believe, is this the station that you can find your show on? I don't get me a lion. Usually Kathy is correct. I mean, Sally is correct. So if that is, please let us know. And Kathy's laughing, but I'm also serious. Don't blow his head up and send him back here, please. Do not. I'm just asking that. In a little bit, we will be bringing our guests on that. Oh my gosh, she has so much information for you guys. Look, and that's why the topic is 100% certified. Now, us older folks, I think we know that saying, and it doesn't mean what she's actually doing. We used to say she or he is 100% certified. Is Chris frozen? I think he's frozen. That a person is 100% certifiable, which did not mean about a notary. He wasn't frozen. It just meant that you crazy as hell. So I kind of left that up there for me and Chris and La. Whoever she may be, that was more for us. Kathy says to watch the show live, download local B as in boy TV from your Apple or Android phone. For all of our WUBI Ubiquity listeners, for all of our podcast listeners. Okay, I see Chris has logged on differently. We'll take him out from right there. We'll bring him in over here.
Let's see if that's better.
Okay, we'll kick you out of the other one there. Yes, kick that guest out. I've been waiting to kick him out. That was an excuse.
Man.
So, guys, that's how you can go ahead and find that show and download everything right there, that app, and enjoy the show and all the amazing guests that she has on there. You'll definitely see some that you haven't seen here. She has, God, everybody on that doggone show. Everybody. And it airs. Does it air every day, Kathy? I know I had you on the show. I know we talked about it, but you're right there. So definitely let the people know. But as I was saying with certifiable, it used to mean crazy. Now, as you'll find out what we're going to be talking about with our guests, we're talking about a whole nother level that can help you out in your life. Um, they used to think notaries were just for the old folks, people at the end of their life and whatnot. There's so much business that you need to be able to take care of with a notary nowadays. And we're going to talk about and inform you on that. She says it's Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. and 7 p.m. And they're moving fast. There's Sally putting up that link for you on there, you guys. And it repeats on Saturday and Sunday. There you are. Great information, you guys. And then you can always come back in here and look. And then for, again, our WUBI Ubiquity listeners, you can always go to our webpage, wubi.live, and you can actually see us there, guys. You don't have to just listen to us on the airwaves. You can actually go on our website and you can watch the show. You can't see the repeats there, but you can watch us live on the show. So there are so many places to catch us. If you're watching us on Twitch, you can always go back and rewatch us there, but we prefer that you go to our YouTube channel and catch everything. So we definitely want you to come in and see us there. Can't get them doing with. Okay, so La, we'll see you next time, and it's no problem. We love our girl La, and she brings the pain, and she's always telling you to share, share, share. So our guest is getting ready to come on in here with us, and she has so much information. Look, get your notepads out. I am not lying. Yes, you can always go watch the replay, but get your notepads out. Bring up your notes on your phone because we're going to get some.
What?
Are you getting your notepad out?
See, understand. You act like brother don't listen when you say something. Now I'm sitting here. Kathy, please take note of this. All right. I'm sitting here and you said get your notepad out.
But
So what
you heard, you heard it. Okay.
mm,
Let's bring our
mm.
guest in. Let's bring our guest
Be the
in.
first one to talk about a brother when he don't do what he's supposed to do. And now all of a sudden you making fun of me because I'm doing it. Okay.
I'm not making fun of you. I'm not making fun of you.
I didn't say
And
I could write, but I got the notepad. Okay.
I forgot, and I didn't see your comment. You want some? You need some as being a handler. You need some for sure. I definitely know that.
Wow.
Then let us welcome Tiffany. Tiffany, how are you? Thank you for being here. You were trying to hold it together backstage.
Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for being here. And just for the folks, okay, I'm gonna take what you say serious. Say I haven't got a pen, I got everything. I'm gonna be writing stuff down.
That's what Moni did when we met. So that's a plus. You need to take notes.
I do.
Kathy's right. She said, "Yeah, he did what he's supposed to. He wasn't trying to get muted tonight." No, I'm following instructions. Brother can't win for losing, man.
Well, thank you for being with us today.
Okay. I don't mind you drinking, but can we stop that smacking at the end?
It is so natural.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I mean, she just all. I mean, like, just kick it back. Don't be.
I can't. Maybe I'll
Tiffany,
drink some for a little
Tiffany,
bit.
this is what I got to deal with. Okay, this is what I got to deal with. I'm trying to get educated, and this is what I'm trying. This is what I'm dealing with.
Listen, you gotta follow what you say. I mean, if it's good, it's good. I mean, I might drink mine real quick. Let me see.
Thank you, sis. Thank you, sis.
I guess I'm the only one out here. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That's too much lip. No, that's too much lip smacking on the screen. I'm good.
It ain't nothing tasty at all. So let's talk about what you do. Now, let me start by saying, and I want to say it again because I know this for a fact, because just my thought process as a younger person, people say notary and they think that's old folk stuff.
That's true.
They think that's old folk stuff.
But it's not.
It really is not. You provide a service that any and everyone can use, and they just don't know it. They just don't know it. And I really want you to relate it to the masses for them to
Okay.
understand.
Okay. So I've been a notary for 23 years. I am born and raised from Ohio. So hello from Ohio, from the East Coast. But I've been in Arizona for 15 years now. So pretty much I started off my notary journey in the behavioral health in the educational system. So at that time I was doing it just little documents coming in, making sure things got executed properly. Then when I moved to Arizona, I didn't really realize that this was a need on different levels, from regular documents to estate documents to real estate documents to marrying people to you name it. A notary is needed. And what happens is a lot of individuals don't know there's other things you can do. Just there's more things you can do. And I know I talked to Moni about a lot of things. In Arizona, you can marry individuals. There's two companies you can physically get the certification from and marry people. I mean, you need to brand yourself. There's a lot you need to do, but anything comes with branding. You got to market yourself. The last 2 years, I've been doing loan closing. So many people listening probably have either refinanced their home, they've bought property, they've sold property, and even investors. Like those are the biggest things. A lot of individuals that are investors are flipping those properties, trying to get them sold. But at the same time, that's where a lot of the transactions were happening. And now the market has kind of shifted. So at this point in time, it's time for people to pivot what they do as a notary. Loan signings have kind of went a little bit of bye-bye because of the interest rate. So now what I do is I've started a attorney funnel. So kind of having a connection with attorneys. Estate planners are really those ones that are important because elderly, Sun City is probably your number one city. Sun City West is your number one city for the elderly, but they need those life planning documents done, and I like to be the one to say, hey, I can assist you, So that's kind of where I'm at. I'm in a different place right now because I'm working on a lot of different projects.
Yeah.
Between notarizing, between launching a university, and launching that university is to provide education to either newly commissioned notaries or seasoned notaries. You could be a notary and not be utilizing your commission. So I want to help individuals to utilize what they can learn. So that university is set up as 20 modules where, they're educated on different areas. But my first module is very important, and it is to know the laws of the state of Arizona. If you don't know those laws of the state of Arizona, and if you don't have the foundation, you shouldn't be notarizing one piece of paper.
Because as a notary, you are liable for what you notarize, correct?
Correct. Mm-hmm. You're liable for what you notarize, and you're liable. I mean, you're to execute those documents. You need to execute the signature. As far as what's on that paper, you shouldn't be going into a ton of detail on what you're physically notarizing itself. You're looking to make sure it's a spot where you can notarize and execute their signature, but you shouldn't. If it's a grandma fees life planning docs, you shouldn't be going through them like, oh, you donate your organs, and no, you don't do that. Don't get in grandma fees business. Like that's not your business. Don't try to figure out where her money going. Like just notarize and go.
So now there are people who do that. Because I've been getting things notarized forever and a day. And usually I go to the bank. But as you and I were talking, especially with the pandemic, that's changed.
Correct.
I'm a inside banker, not a ATM and drive-through banker. And
Right.
it's included free when you join a bank, a brick and mortar bank. And now you need appointments and they're not always there and that type of thing.
Yeah.
But every
Yeah.
time I've gone, if I didn't have a actual banker that I had a relationship with. They would then they're reading the document and doing the things that you just said they shouldn't do. But there are different types of notaries, are there not?
Yes, there are. So there's a general. So when you first apply to be a notary, you can just be a straight notary. However, it's been expanded. You can be a notary. You can be a loan signing agent, which means you execute real estate documents. And then now we have Arizona is approved to do remote online notarizations, which is also known as RON. So those notarizations are done just like how you and I are talking, but a screen is shared and you see the documents, and it's almost like doing a DocuSign with the signer. We do have to verify who they are with the special technique that we have to use, and we as notaries have to have a digital stamp, a digital signature in order to put those things onto the documents themselves. So we have to review those documents before we even meet with you on the camera to make sure we've done our part and validated who you are. We have to validate your identity.
Right.
Question.
Yes.
In doing it digitally, now, so they present the documents to you ahead of time.
So depending on how the documents are coming,
Right.
there's dependent and independent when it comes down to doing remote online notarization. And what happens is when you're doing the electronic notarization, you have to have a certain platform to do that securely. This is all done secure. And if it's not done secure, then you shouldn't be doing it. But there's a ton of companies. There's about 48 companies that provide the online notarization, but those online platforms come with fees. So a notary that wants to do notarizations from home, that notary needs to do the homework to see what platform is in their budget. It's not always in their budget because you have technology fees. You have to make sure you get paid your $10 fee for a notarization. There's no travel fee, but there's technology fees.
Okay.
Technology fees that the notary pays or the customer pays?
Technology fees that are going to come out from the company or basically the platform that you're using to perform that notarization.
Okay. And still you're locked at only charging $10.
We're locked at charging $10 per stamp, but hopefully I can make some change. I want to, I don't know, I want to start something. I want to say, hey, listen, $10, it's just not enough. If
Right.
somebody calls me that's a mile away, I pretty much can only charge the $10 because you're supposed to charge round trip mileage. But if they're only a mile away, it's $10.
Right.
Unless they're generous and say, you know what, here's a tip.
Right.
But $10 down the street, you're getting $10 for that.
So in Arizona, you can't charge a damn it's hot fee. You can't a damn it's hot fee. Do you realize how hot it is to walk from my front door to the car? That's a damn hot fee. Okay, then I got to walk from my car to your house to sign the paper. Don't I get some temperature difference there? No.
Chris. So my feet don't get hot from my door to my car because my car in the garage. However, notarizing outside can be very stressful. Just saying. You try to meet people where they are
And
in a secluded area.
Yourself.
Yeah.
That's legit. In Arizona, you can burn yourself doing that outside.
Oh, so I made sense now, huh? Oh, okay.
Not you.
You said your feet. I don't know how we got to your feet. I'm confused.
Oh, no. You need to leave my feet alone. Trust me. Well, no, we don't even bring them up.
Yeah, I'm talking. He has no feet. Let me.
I'm a 6 foot tall Muppet. Ain't got foot to first.
We never look down at him.
Nope.
So now, I was going to ask you a question, and talking about his feet totally wiped my whole brain out.
That usually is what happens when people talk about my feet. Yes. Clears the room in a minute. Boy. Let's talk about Chris' feet. Oh, gotta go.
Totally did. But I was seriously getting ready to ask you a question and totally forgot about it with the feet. Let's just continue on. Maybe it'll come back to me.
Okay.
Maybe it will. Jesus. Okay, let's go on. Let me take this off the screen. Thank you, Sally. Thank you, Sally, as you're putting up all this good information and all of her links and everything as we talk. I appreciate that. So, what I you were asking, you were getting ready, you wanted to start something, which I feel you on that because how do they expect for you to it do? Okay, let me back up. Do they expect for notaries to do this as a side gig? Do they expect for this just to be some? Did they expect initially for this to be something like at the clerk's office? You know, just something on the side of a regular full time job.
So, as I say, if you're going to be a notary, you need to determine what your craft is in this line of work. Either you are business and you want to be an entrepreneur, or you have the employee mindset. It's one or the other. You can't do both. If you have that employee mindset, you basically you want to work 8 to 5, and you want the work to come to you 8 to 5. When you're doing it on the business level, you go when the money calls. It's not, oh, it's 6 p.m. I was done at 5.
Right.
There's been countless nights in the last 2 years when I was doing a lot of signings, and I used to do between 8 to 12 signings in a day, roughly. So I would get up 6 o'clock in the morning. I may not be done and wrap up my evening dinner till like 10 or 11 o'clock at night.
Well, because a lot of people are at work. They're 9 to 5 when
right.
You know, when
but there's people that you do during the day, but still, you need to determine if you want to do this as a business or you want to be an employee. Right. Me, I have made it a career because I am branching off and doing different things related to the notary industry.
Well, I'm going onto your page because I saw something. Well, I see a lot of good things on your page, but
which page? You say page. You gotta. You know this.
Hold on.
Ooh, wait a minute. I gotta find her page because girlfriend broke out in a sweat. She broke out in a stone cold sweat. What page? What page?
Don't say that around Chris.
No, because I sent her all of them. You know, I don't know if she's talking about the notary page, if she's talking about the school page, if she's talking about the book page.
Look, we ain't got to go too far down how many pages you sent her. All I'm saying is that you broke out in a sweat. What page?
I wanted to make sure I was meeting her where she was.
Okay.
Come on, okay. Don't hate. I'm
not hating. I'll tell you. Come send me an email. I'll tell you my email is incognegro@gmail.com. Incognegro again. Y'all didn't believe me the first time at gmail.com. That's right.
See this post. Oh my God. This is why we don't let him out. You had it was excuse me, it was a post in reference to the safety tips. What page was that on? Which one of your
all
pages?
Of them? It's posted on all of them. It was posted today. So you can go, it should be right under the pin post. Usually I think I pinned that I was going to be on here today. So right under there, you should see it, but it was posted today.
I'm not seeing it on your Facebook notary page.
No, so it's not on that one.
Okay.
I didn't put it on there because this is more for people to understand that are learning notary laws.
Which Facebook page is it on there?
You can go to Arizona Notary University. Are you on Instagram or are you on Facebook? But it's either. So Facebook, you probably seen it in the group that you're in.
The lounge?
No, you're in the Arizona Notary University, or you can go to Instagram and it's on there too as well. Sally didn't put the school one on there, but the Instagram one for the school is Arizona Notary University. You can see it on there too.
Okay, yeah, because we're playing on the school right now. I like that watermelon day.
Oh yeah. Oh, Chris left.
Chris. I like how you snitched on him. I'm gonna keep it 100. Chris, she immediately she said Chris left. I said I like how you snitched on him.
Yeah, right. I mean, right. Just didn't even raise her hand. Just yelled across the class. Chris left. He ain't have a hall pass.
I appreciated it too. She knew I was handling business over here, and you gonna sneak out the damn room while I'm trying to find some stuff.
Nah, Tiffany sing like the Temptations.
That's
He left the room. He left the room.
When I'm trying to conduct business, you gonna dip out.
I'm reporting you.
Okay. All right. Well, did you report that I'm back?
Yes, she did.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm back.
She did. Okay, here we go. Here we go.
An equal opportunity snitch. I love it. Oh, he back.
She absolutely did.
I ain't mad at you, Tiffany. I love you for it. Thank you.
I don't care whether you're mad or not. How about that?
Now, do you know what I noticed? I noticed how you said Tiffany, and Tiffany looking like, I ain't say that.
Listen, whatever she said is true. I know how it's okay. Whatever she said goes.
Okay, so we're going to start that again. Okay.
One thing I don't do is lie or exaggerate.
Did you find it? Did you find it?
Aren't they the same thing?
Whether they are or not, I don't do either one.
Oh, I see. In the brown neighborhood, it's a lie, but in the other neighborhood, it's exaggerate. I got you. Let's go.
10 safety tips, and I'll go through the pages. And Tiffany, if you like to speak on them, I think I went through this and I was digging this.
So basically, letting someone know where you are is important. I don't care if you in Scottsdale, you on 7th Ave, you on 19th and Bill. I don't care where you are. Somebody should know where you are. Things happen at different locations. You never know what type of situation you're walking into when you're going to notarize any documents. Typically,
mobile notary.
This is being mobile, yes. So being mobile, people need to know where you are, whether you're sharing your locations with someone, whether it's a significant other, whomever, if you're a support system, sharing that location where you are, letting them know where you are, share your calendar. With me, I usually take someone with me if it's late night signings. I'm not out late at night doing anything. And then during the day, if I'm able to, and I see the area, I would say, or I look at the area on the map and see that it's not a decent area, I would attempt to meet them in somewhere public, like a Starbucks or some type of restaurant. But I try to make myself to be aware of surroundings. So yes. Make sure you carry your cell phone charger. You can be out in the middle of nowhere. Lose signal. You lose signal, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
For me, I'm probably OCD, but I have 3 cell phones and I have a tablet and a MacBook. So something's gonna connect, and someone will be able to find me somewhere.
And how many phones do you have?
Chris, I just said 3.
Well, I'm bringing that point up for a reason. And Moni knows. Look at Moni's face. She knows exactly where I'm going. So it is beneficial to have more than one phone.
He has 10.
Okay.
But 10
is excessive. So 10 is excessive, Chris.
It's excessive because he can't work any of them.
Oh, okay. You got flip phones, Blackberries. You got all that.
And can't work any of them.
Let me explain something. Y'all gonna leave me alone with my flip phone. Now, see, the thing about my flip phone is, okay, me and the flip phone, do I?
You can't operate any of them. So I don't care what you have. I'd rather you get a cherry pigeon.
Let me explain. It don't matter
Get your
it don't matter how many phones I got. You gonna leave me alone. Okay, believe that. You gonna leave me all. Look,
that you know how to work.
Look. So, you're going to leave me all alone. Do I need to keep going? You're going to leave me all alone.
No,
so
stop while we're ahead.
We're going to mute him. And so that's how he gets muted. So
Okay.
we're gonna go on to our next safety trip. A safety tip there. That's how we do it.
So next safety tip would be making sure you talk to, like I said, always making sure you let somebody know where you are. And if they can send you a text and check in on you if it's been too long, that's perfect. I usually let someone know how long it's gonna be, and then when I do, they can kind of say, hey, how's it going? Or every blue moon, I may grab my phone and send a text and say 5 more minutes or something like that. All is good. Just little small words to let individuals know that I'm okay.
It also creates a pattern so that
Correct.
if that doesn't happen, then somebody knows something ain't right.
Correct. Never let a stranger know the details of your schedule. So I don't disclose my schedule to anybody. Only person that would know my schedule would be my significant other, maybe some close friends that are always in my circle, like if we're going to lunch or something, but I wouldn't send my whole schedule to just random people. I do have a schedule that I run on every day. Sometimes it's stacked and sometimes it's, small. Always prioritize your safety. If you know, so you can't carry a gun physically on your person as a notary.
Really?
No, you cannot.
Wow.
Some people may have it in their vehicles, but you are not supposed to carry a gun on your person at all.
Wow.
Now that's deep. That right there is deep.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good to know.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're commissioned by the state. So when you're commissioned by the state, you are representing, the state of Arizona. That's what commissions you. So you have laws that you're supposed to follow. And we have a handbook. It just came out July 1st. So that handbook is something that you always should read and know. You should know like the back of your hand.
So only while you're doing your job, you as an individual, while you're not on the clock, can still carry.
We don't clock in. Yeah, you can carry when you're not doing any transactions. Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay. If you're worried about traveling to somewhere, as I stated, offer to meet in a public place. I've met in various places. I've met in a bar. I've met in hotel lobbies. I've met outside on the back of my car, pitch black at night. I've met at construction sites. You name it. I've met probably individuals to do notarizations in various odd spots. Have your tires serviced regularly, just because if you are somewhere that's too far and you're in a not good neighborhood, you want to make sure, hey, do I know how to change a tire? I always get my tires checked because I panic when the light comes on. I'm like, it's low. Let me figure it out. And every time I get out, I check. And so
that's smart.
I'm not good with tires. I go straight to I'm like, where the closest discount?
That's smart.
Because Kathy, what? You talking about cats jumping on you? Are you talking about when you at somebody's house? Hold on, Kathy.
Wait a minute.
You don't want a person like Kat shooting up a cat, jumping on her. No, listen.
No, wait a minute.
Right in the middle of the signing. I told you to dot that I. Let me dot your I.
Kathy, no. I'm allergic to cats. You preaching to the choir. I'm allergic to cats too. So I've had cats jump on the table, and I'm like, wait. Cats and dogs, I can't do.
So do you inquire if you're going to their home? Do they have cats?
So typically,
I did see you just roll your eyes, but keep going.
Typically, yes.
I think she's been down the street before because she just got that look like.
It just happened like last week, and it kind of upset me. It wasn't a cat; it was dogs. And so when I got there, the guy was pulling in the driveway. I got there, and he's like, "Come on in." He's like, "Oh, don't worry about those 2 pit bulls." I said, "Oh, I can't have those out." I said, "We have to put those up." "Oh no, they're friendly." He wanted to tell me how one that came from the pond. I said, "Listen, I cannot do it." I said, now it's when they started to lick my feet. I said, "Listen, I can't." "They'll be okay." I said, "I can't focus, so I need you to please come outside."
licking your feet the same way they're licking a pork chop. Like, it ain't gonna be long now.
I like the taste of this one.
Uh-huh.
But pits do that. I have a pit,
Yeah.
and they love to lick. They love to
Yeah.
lick. They
Yeah.
do. However, I'm from the hood, and I highly believe people are like, does your dog bite? And my dogs are not vicious. However, I'm like, they got teeth. They
See,
got teeth.
when you have a big dog, people ask you some of the stupidest questions. What do you feed your dog? I said, people ask me stupid questions. That's what I feed my dog. Ask me another stupid question. See if you ain't on the dinner plate tonight. Okay.
You know,
What do you feed your dogs?
I don't know if you have on a scent or if you're someone who they can sense it's something about you, that may trigger them. So no, I'm not going to say my dogs won't bite or attack. I'm never going to say that. And actually in this house, because we have a very small dog and we have two big dogs, and my largest dog, tallest, biggest, is actually a killing machine. If you look at the pedigree, she's a pit chow German Shepherd, and she's the sweetest one. However,
Perfect storm.
if you raise your voice and put your hands on me or come in this house without me, it's going to be a problem, but I would never say my dogs don't bite. I would never, ever, ever, ever say that, because the wrong move, the wrong thing or something, they will bite.
Especially if you go to her house and get a big plate of seafood.
Shut up, Chris. They did not try and bite you.
No, they was definitely going after that seafood, though.
And it's the little one that will actually bite you. It's the little one that will bite you before the big ones every day of the night. So yeah, I like that about the cars, and for all of us, because I got caught up in a situation on a gig, and someone in a parking lot actually, and I was doing a wedding in a hotel, very nice hotel downtown, and they took the air out my tire.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Carry emergency supplies, set your car up like, spark plugs, everything. Spark plugs, bottled water, a blanket. You don't know where you're going to end up at.
Your what do you call the things? Fuses, all that stuff.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But these are things that we don't think about until it's too damn late.
Right. Having good GPS so you know where you're going. Typically, if I'm traveling far, I would print out the directions. So print the directions out so you have them. Because you don't know. Your phone can still be charging, you still lose signal. It may go in and out. And then don't run out of gas. Never go. My father always taught me, don't go under half.
I was just going to say earlier, you sound like one of them half tank sisters. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. Don't go under half. You get under half, it takes more to fill it.
It disappears.
It'll be gone. Yeah.
That's that old school teaching right there.
Yeah. I agree, Sally. Everybody should have AAA, but everybody's not smart. Everybody can't afford AAA. So you got to prepare yourself to be effective when you're out here in these streets.
Absolutely. And when you get into those areas where you have no reception, AAA can't do a damn thing for you anyway.
Okay.
So
they might take 3 hours to come change your tire and give you a battery jump.
And they may never show up. I've been in that situation.
Yeah.
In that situation. So another good reason why you can trust Arizona Notary University, because look, she ain't playing no games.
No, she giving you safety tips. Like, look, you need to be doing this before you even get your commission. All right. Wait, don't come in my class unless you got all this. We are doing a vehicle check at 9:00 tomorrow morning. Okay.
Common sense things. And one thing that's not common is sense. So I wanted people to see that, because those are the type of things that when you look at any type of schooling, okay, that it would at least assure me of some things. Okay.
Right.
That's a basic, but so important. So
it is. Yeah, it is.
And so I saw it on the page and I was like, damn. And I get impressed by different stuff. Like my shirt says, and I think it's forward. Discover your inner. I don't want to pull it up and then
inner geek.
Pull up too far, and then we're on OnlyFans. See how Chris knows not to say anything because DJ Balo may be watching. I ain't saying shit. I'm just shaking my head.
My name is Wes. I ain't got nothing to do with that mess.
Be like, brother, I did not say anything. I didn't see anything. Matter of fact, I think I logged off. But it's the
This guy.
I saw nothing.
I wasn't there, dog. I wasn't there. Check the replay.
It's the off-brand things. It's the not mainstream things that I pay attention to. That I think that I want to bring to other people's attention for them to see that really provide the foundation to let you know what type of business that you're going to be dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? And when I'm looking at your page and I see those things, I'm like, oh, that's right there, there. And I don't know a damn thing about notary stuff. Okay. I know, well, that's a lie. I do know some things, but I don't know all the intricate parts in reference to it. But that stuff right there in reference to being a mobile notary, I know that shit's important. I know that shit's very important. Very important. And I don't know if that was taught to you when you became a mobile notary. I could only assume that it was not. Only assume maybe
not that information. No,
that information came from home.
It came from mistakes, probably.
That came from home. That one was. I'm not coming out here another night, girl, and changing one of your tires. You will learn how to change your tires, or you will pay AAA, because I'm not coming out here no more. And no, there will be no more of this, Daddy, I ran out of gas. You know my rule, half a tank.
Yeah.
I've only had a few of those happen to me, but I have heard of those things happen to other notaries. So it's all about taking notes and making sure that, I mean, there's other things that have happened. I've had people tell me, I got all the way to the appointment and the documents I left at home. What?
See, I have to say this, and I say this in all seriousness. The last 2 weeks, we have had two dynamic women on this show that dropped tidbits of knowledge.
Yeah.
And if you don't pick up on this, it's your fault, because they both brought it 2 weeks in a, let me do this for you one more again. 2 weeks in a row. Okay. I mean,
three. This is right here. Yeah.
Right. And this is the ongoing pattern. So for those of y'all who, this is why I started, just look, I can't keep up. I got to have my writing pad. Because it's real. It's real. Look, this is real. Yeah. So I appreciate you, Tiffany. I really do.
Thank you. Trust me, I'm here. I have a lot of knowledge, but I've learned that when you have so much knowledge, you got to put it to use. I do discovery calls, but I've limited myself to, 5 to 15 minute discovery calls, because you can get on a call and be on there for a long time. I learned that lesson this week. It was supposed to be just a call about a few topics, some gems given to me, from 30 minutes to 3 hours. But it was beneficial. So I'm all about gaining knowledge, giving the knowledge that I can. So, yeah.
And I wanted to add a couple things to draw it in also for some other, I guess all ages, but definitely some of our younger people too, who may not know, and some disabled individuals. Because we talked about certified copies. What a lot of people don't even know about certified copies,
right?
That notaries can do. If you can explain what a certified copy is, because I think I can say what it is, but I think you can explain it probably a whole lot better. I'm sure you can than I can what a certified copy is.
So certified copies, notaries can do certified copies, but they cannot do anything related to vital records. So you can't do a marriage license, you can't do a birth certificate, you can't do like an original Social Security card. However, you can do a transcript. So if it's the actual, what you're supposed to have is the original, and we are to provide the copy for you and then stamp it as a copy certified document. I'm sure some people, and I that's their business. I don't break that law, but they need to physically not bring those copies with them. The notary should be doing it. So say if Chris came to me and he says, hey, I need you to, certify this piece of paper for me. When he brings it, I'm making the copy. I'm stamping, this is a copy certificate. I'm notarizing that I made that copy. If I didn't make that copy, I'm not doing a copy certification. And there's a list of things that can be copy certified.
So now it's so interesting that you say that, because I have certified copies of my Social Security card, birth certificate, all that stuff. And it's so interesting that you say they're not supposed to do those.
They're not supposed to put their stamp on the original document.
Oh no, the stamp is not on the original document.
Okay, so I was gonna say, because that means it's been altered. Yeah, it means it's been
Right.
altered.
No. Oh my God, I passed the hell out. Oh my God, put a stamp. Oh, no. On my copies, yes. And for individuals like with Social Security office, if you are having, because Social Security office requires that you send in your originals. And Lord have mercy, I would never send my originals in for anything. For your passport, they require you send in your originals. You can send in certified copies. And when you say to them, I'll send in certified copies, they will say to you, okay, because they don't expect most people to know that. And most people don't know that. A certified copy is just as a legal document as the original.
And it needs to be notarized. But every state, it's state specific.
Yeah.
Every state is different when it comes to copy certification.
And I'm speaking here, Arizona, Arizona for sure. And I know Indiana also. Those two I know absolutely for sure. And with DES, your welfare department, they will take certified copies also for documentation. Even for a lot of your receipts, you can do a certified statement.
Correct.
They won't tell you that, but you can do that. Okay, do that. But you just need to look. Well, you wouldn't know where to look probably. And I'm not going to tell you, call me.
What you say?
Why y'all? Who y'all looking at?
You went.
You went into the Twilight Zone.
You did.
What?
We couldn't hear you. I didn't hear you. What you say?
No, I'm not gonna tell you on the air. You can, and everything just went dead.
Oh my God! Did it? The universe.
So what did you say?
The universe did not want that heard.
You said something. Call you about something.
No, that's the opposite of what I said.
Oh, you said don't call you.
I did. I said don't call me.
Oh. Now see, I heard call. I'll call you.
I did too.
The fucking universe. I swear before God, I said, but I'm not gonna say that. I said, don't call me about it. I said, but y'all be called, don't call me about it. I swear before God, that's what I said. In the
You're
universe.
into the world of sight and sound. It's a new dimension, a place of unknown possibilities. Please check your seat.
Universe. My head hurts right there, right there. So
Search your fears. Obi-Wan never told you the truth.
look. If you absolutely need to call me, evidently the universe wants you to call me. If you absolutely need to. But if I'm busy, give me a minute. How about that? Okay.
That's fine.
I'll get back to you. I cannot believe that. I'm like, what are y'all looking at?
And the thing is, we both looked at you like.
I'm like, what are y'all looking at me for?
Like a little black dog in the commercial.
Whatever, but yes, you can provide certified statements to those entities, those businesses. So, and they need to be from a notary. There are multiple places that you can provide certified copies and statements to from a notary. Just ask. They will not tell you most of the time, unfortunately. But if they are asking for your originals of certain things, you can inquire. And if they tell you no, then ask someone else or ask for a supervisor or whatever it is. Because in today's world, unfortunately, post-pandemic, you don't want to give up your originals. You don't.
Oh, yeah, of course not.
Because going back to get more is unreal.
Yeah.
Yep.
The office is closed. They don't move to East Rip someplace.
Yeah. Or they weren't supposed to get the originals, whatever it is. Just ask for someone else or, whatever it is. But most places are going to take that because it is a legal document. It is from her. So, and you have her contact information now. Okay. You have someone who can come to you. Do you allow people to come to your location?
So you can come near my location, but not to my location.
Why didn't the universe blank that out?
Because they wanted it to be known. Because they wanted it to be known. You can come near my location, but you can't come to.
So if you look me up on Google under Amora Notary Services, if you see my pin on the Google map, I'm anywhere where that pin is dropped. But I will do all of West Valley, and then if individuals need assistance on the East Valley, I do have some key notaries that I do work with on the East Valley.
Okay.
But if it's the West Valley, 9 times out of 10, it would be myself. I take appointments, so you can also book appointments on my website, or you can send a text.
That sounds great. That sounds great. Let me see what this is. That she put that up there. Sally put some other information up there. I want to put it up here right quick about what type of ID is needed. Can you speak to that right quick? What type of ID is needed when they come to you?
So typically it would be a driver's license, unexpired. It used to be we could take expired IDs, but now since COVID has been lifted, there was an executive order that was put into place through, I believe it was until March of this year. Don't quote me, but I believe. But now your ID needs to be current, unexpired. So driver's license, regular ID. So military ID is fine, but it does not reflect like your physical address.
Mm-hmm.
Inmate ID, I see inmate ID. We can do inmate ID that recently just passed. So say if you need to go to a jail to do a jail signing, if I needed to go there to get anything notarized, because typically that happens. Sometimes you need to go to the jail. Their pictures are now on their actual bands around their arms. So their pictures on there, and then that information's on there, so you can use that.
And they can pay you?
Who?
They can pay you?
So typically a family member will reach out to us to come and notarize something at the jail. So the family member, yes, will pay.
Very interesting.
Oh, so it's not like it used to be like, give me 12 packs of cigarettes.
Shut
Like,
up.
and
Shut up, Chris.
my bad. I'm sorry.
When it comes down to passports, we can use regular passports. However, depending on the type of document, some foreign passports we cannot take. So it just depends where it's coming from. Green cards, we need to look to see where it's coming from.
Oh.
So it just depends on what you physically have. It's just, if you have a driver's license, bring the driver's license. Military ID really doesn't have everything like where you live, but we do need a picture ID.
Okay. No marijuana cards?
No marijuana card.
It's got the address on it.
Mm-mm.
It's just a question asking for a friend.
Oh, okay. No marijuana cards. Unfortunately, no CCW cards. No.
What's a CCW card?
Concealed carry.
Concealed carry, to carry a gun.
Okay.
I'm one of the brothers that would know that legitimately. Yes.
Whatever. Okay. That's good information to know. That's good to know. So, okay, now here's another legitimate question, because I know with here in Arizona, they are now doing where your ID is on your phone. So, are you all like, okay, you already shaking your head. What you saying?
No.
No what?
No, we cannot take your ID from your phone. We need to have the actual ID in hand. We also cannot take the paper that you get.
The temporary one?
No, we cannot do that. It needs to be the physical ID. So I've had people call me and say, I have this piece of paper. No, you need the actual original.
That's good to bring up. That's good to know too. Okay.
I didn't see no media passes on there, on that list. I didn't see man. So basically, Moni, we've just figured out that all these IDs ain't worth a daggone.
Not to get you notarized.
Not to get you notarized, no.
Bam. That's sad.
You don't give a damn about none of them.
I see that. She just asked them. Wait, she asked them all right off the list. No, and no.
And I wish I could be there in person for her to say it to you. I'm just saying.
No, I'm getting a good enough vibe right here.
No, not taking it. Nope, not taking it.
While she's sitting in Starbucks sipping on her mocha lakalaki. No.
I don't even drink
No.
coffee, so you don't even have the right drink.
We have somebody hanging out in the lobby that ain't spending no money.
I got my ice water and I'm just fine. So now with the university, so do you get people, I don't know the correct terminology, registered, educated to become notaries, or
Yes.
okay, along with
I guess so. Currently, right now, if you were to go to Arizona Notary University, you can become a member. So, right when you become a member, you would physically be entering your email address. When you enter your email address, you would be put on an email blast list. Basically, when I send out emails related to the university, you would get them. If you would like to join the university, you can join the university. It's 7 days free. It's a self-paced, paid platform. $37 a month forever. So I'm providing information to you at $37 a month forever, and you can stay on that platform. I will have special boot camps. So I will be having a wedding officiant boot camp where it'll be just a flat fee, where you come in, we do a Zoom. I want to hold a class for that. I'll also probably be holding a class with learning how to authenticate your birth certificate, because some people don't have their birth certificates authenticated. And when you get a birth certificate authenticated, then that helps you learn how to do a foreign trust. So I'll have a foreign trust, how to build a trust for yourself, those steps and those things that you need to do for that. So those will be 2 boot camps for sure that I'll be doing.
I've always wanted to be able to officiate a wedding. I'm gonna keep that 100.
Okay, you can do it.
And I thought I wanted to be a notary until I talked to you.
It's a liability, you know. You got to have your journal. You got to have insurance. You got to be bonded.
That's what I was going to ask you about. Okay, so you're only receiving $10 per notary that you do, and your liability is so high in this. Do you have? That's what I was going to ask about. Do you have to have some special type of insurance?
Yeah, you have to have errors and omissions.
And how expensive is the insurance that you have to have and carry?
So there's a handful of companies out here. So the bond itself, you have to get the bond before you get your notary commission, which is a $25,000. So I got mine from State Farm. So I just went to them. That was $30. I went to them, paid the $30, got the bond, submitted that with the application. Then when you are in the process of doing loan signings and things like that, your errors and omissions covers you based on different claims. You have different occurrences that happen based on the level. So I had to carry high because I've worked directly with title companies. So some title companies I've worked with, they require you have $1 million. So I was needing $1 million. Then I had started working with a couple other ones and I needed $2 million. So I have $2 million. But the fees for it can range between $20.
Did you just hear her phone go off?
Whose phone?
Tiffany's. She put it out there. I got $2 million and 30 brothers speed down her.
They can call. They're going to get blocked. Ain't no number on there.
Currently, I have $2 million. What? What's her number?
Ain't playing no games.
So bonding and insurance is I like how Sally put that up there, but it's a lot of information about that out there. And I kind of guide you to that because there's a lot of companies that may not cover what you need. You need to have some set companies and some set amounts. But mine's a month is $52. Yeah, so mine is $52 a month for my E&O insurance, and I do carry $2 million. Just because if I might get a call,
$52 a month for $2 million worth of coverage.
Right. So every year, every month I pay $52.
And the $30 that you did, was that a one time or is that a monthly or?
No, $30 was monthly, and that was when I had $1 million.
Okay.
So what happens is you need to also, the reason why sometimes a lot of people carry high is because the money that they made. So they look at how much money you've made, and then they say, okay, you should be carrying this. So like I have a friend of mine, she thinks she made like close to $170,000 last year, and she carries $1 million policy. So yes, the bond is supposed to be $5,000, but some people get $25,000 because to work with certain companies like signing services, we require at least a minimum of $25,000, but we'll work with you for $5,000. $25,000 looks a little bit better. But when you work for signing services, you're also protected under their insurance too, but you still need to carry your own because you never know what type of claims may come against you.
See, there's so much.
So see, like you marry this person and you're the officiant, and then they both get divorced and they want to sue you.
They can't sue me because I married them. I had nothing to do with that.
Oh, did you? Calm down.
I don't have nothing to do with that if they get divorced.
You made that real clear. Let's be very clear.
I don't have nothing to do. Bye.
You can make her put it at the end.
Woo! Man.
Oh,
she made that real. And did you see her head? John, no.
I'm trying to make sure Moni can do some wedding, So no.
Okay.
So do you have them sign something? Like, is there a contract or anything as an officiant?
When you marry them?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have a contract. That's part of the training. So basically, there's a contract when they hire you. I send them a contract. This is what it's going to charge. This is what we're going to do. Do you need assistance with wedding vows? So all of that is included in the training. I provide you wedding vows. It'll be based on what type of wedding vows you want. Some have blended family wedding vows. Some have same sex. I mean, it just depends what you're looking for when you want those vows. Do you want a fan ceremony? Do you want me to take your pictures? There's a lot that plays in that. Do I need to drive to you? If I'm driving to you, it's round trip mileage charge. This is what it's going to be. So I do consultations for the wedding to know what's needed. I have a packet basically of what I go through. I take notes. You guys got nicknames. What's your favorites? Just so when you're catering the wedding vows and you send them back to individuals you're marrying, they can see, oh, she incorporated some stuff. So, but they do get to review the vows when you marry them. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want a deposit also.
Well, they do. That's part of the contract.
Okay, because you're not
9 times out of 10, they'll either give you a deposit or they'll pay in full. It just you have to do the math on what you're charging, what you're going to be doing for them.
I'm just saying you're not going to take all the work I did and then go give it to your uncle or whoever else.
No, that's why you got to put a watermark on there so you can save it.
Mm-hmm. Look, I do weddings as far as the hair and makeup. I mean, you do those trials, and I know I'm smacking again now, but
no, did you really notice that?
I did, but when it happens, and that's why I charge more for my trials, because what they'll do is they'll take what you do, and they'll love it. And I've had one literally tell me, once it's done, she's like, "Oh, I love this. I'm gonna take pictures of this." She's like, "And now I'm gonna have my cousin go and do this."
No. That's why you got to copyright your stuff or put watermarks on there.
Well, there's nothing you can do.
Well, you can't do with that, but in this world, you can.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay, I'm down with it. I'm gonna have to go on the site.
See, you should have added that slapback clause into your contract. I'm gonna slap your hair right back to the nappy as it was. Clack.
As she's leaving the door, start spraying it with water.
No,
I'm not petty like that. I wish you the best. I hope your cousin can do
I'll
that.
have to see what that is that Sally posted. Some of these are not like 100% legit, so you just have to make sure you getting the proper information for the wedding officiant stuff. Because there's only 2 big companies. Yeah, there's only 2 big companies you would get your certificate from.
What, yours and one other?
No, mine isn't. Mine is not. No, you don't get the certificate from me. You need to get it from a company, and then once you have that certificate, then you need to figure out your steps to promoting yourself as a wedding officiant.
Okay.
So yeah. Yeah. I don't know a law office that has. Yeah, I don't know a law office that has it.
Well, we'll be talking. I want to go through all of that. Is there anything else you want to share with the people for them to know?
I have a book launching.
You
It's
didn't
done.
mention about that. Okay. Well, no, I think you did. You
Yeah,
brushed.
I told you about it, but it's done. It's came back from editing. Now I'm about to apply for the ISBN. So maybe September or October, I guess. Depends on how fast everything moves.
Okay.
You know, it's kind of out of your hands once it's done. You got to submit it, and so we'll see. It's called Get Listed.
Okay.
So it'll be launching. It's actually motivational quotes that
Well,
I wrote. So
well,
yeah,
once you're ready to promote that, let me know. And we have, well, it's one of the things I haven't even talked to my co-host about it, but we have the group, the lounge, and
mm-hmm.
I think you're in that one. And we'll start putting a lot of our past guests, their promotions in there and everything
Okay.
also, so that
Okay.
they get more people can have advantage of seeing that and everything in addition to putting it on our page. So
Right.
just let me know
Okay. We'll
and
do.
get that on there. Yeah, because that's one of the advantages also of coming on the show. We're going to support you afterwards. We're not just
Oh
like,
yeah. Of course. Yeah.
fade back, especially like Homer Simpson.
And I know school is back in session, but I'm about to run a flyer for these kids are going back to school, so they need documents notarized before they can get enrolled. So if you're on the West Valley, if you're on the West Valley and you need those affidavits notarized, just reach out. I know kids are going back to school starting as of next week, but anything you need notarized, just reach out. I'm sure that I'm able to assist you. If I can't, then I know someone that can. But I'm here.
Now I heard that some of the the immunization card for COVID.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard recently that to go back to school, if you're going into the classroom, you literally either have to bring them the original shot record from the doctor's office with all 3 shots listed, or you have to have a certified copy.
Correct. So yeah, they gotta. The thing is, those are part of vital records, so it would be ideal just to take the original. Taking the original is best. They're not going to keep it. Just take the original.
Okay.
They just want to see it and
They just want to see it. They want to see it and document it. And if they want to make a copy, that's them. But as far as the individual, you should just take the original. Like my original is inside of my passport. So my COVID card is inside of mine. So I keep it right inside my passport. My passport's at home. So if I do need it, I can pull it out.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mine is up under this keyboard.
Wow. Always method to the madness, but whatever works. We know that would not be a good place for
it is up under the keyboard.
Okay. I probably need to get a certified copy of mine because I'm good at losing shit. Real good.
Yeah.
Real good. So
yeah.
So now you don't need an ID for a certified copy, do you?
An ID for your certified copy? If you need the ID for you just have to provide the ID to me as a notary. Yeah, you still need your identification.
Okay.
To show that you're that person.
Wasn't talking to you, Chris.
You didn't mention any names.
I was looking dead at her. She answered.
Yeah, you look like you're looking at the both of us.
Oh, okay.
Stay out of that cup. You'll be all right.
As long as there's no THC in it, we're fine.
TMI.
That's how I spelled it. So, great information at the end. Back to school, you guys. If you're having issues with that, we know it can be frustrating, not knowing where to go for a notary. Now you know. You guys share this episode. WUBI Ubiquity Radio. Of course, we are always so pleased to have you in the house listening. If you're watching on the webpage, wubi.live. Again, thank you. Go on one of our pages, definitely our YouTube channel. Everything is undergoing down on the mic, and share this. If you're local, do you have affiliations outside of Arizona to help individuals as far as with notary?
So even though I will be a state specific, even though I'm titled Arizona Notary University, I'm going to branch out to other states. So if anyone's interested in being a notary in another state, you are more than welcome to join the Notary University. The information is the same. You learn the same information. The documents are pretty much the same. Lender documents are always the same.
Okay.
However, I have all of the handbooks for every state. So a notary come to me, I want to be a notary in Alabama. Okay, you're going to learn that. You're going to have that in your first module and know where to start and where to get started and how to go.
So guys, did you hear that? Look, WBI Ubiquity Radio, and I know that we're pumping out to 150 countries. So I don't know if she's dealing with the other countries, but look, get on there and contact her. And
as enterprising as she is, yeah, she got somebody somewhere. Okay, I'm just saying, you know.
The bottom line is, don't get yourself out. Contact her because she's always working on something. Every time I contact the woman, she's working on something. I am never, the amazement never ends. Okay. So, and who knows, you contact her and she'll write something down. And next time I talk to her again, she's like, look, I was talking to somebody and something ran through my head and now I'm launching another platform. So who knows? Contact her and something else will be on. True or false, Tiffany?
That's true. I'm always working. I'm working on other stuff I didn't even mention. So, and I do other stuff that I did not even mention.
Well, we'll mention it. We have a little bit more time. Mention.
No, you know what we can just do a whole week segment on her.
We will not do a segment.
This week.
We're here right now. Mention anything that you want to, sis.
I'm also an artist. I have not been artist as far as acrylic artist, so painting on canvas.
Okay.
So Instagram is instagram.com, Tiffany Myles Art. So I do paint. My last pieces I did, I had to ship them, but typically the holidays is when I kind of get busy, people are interested in orders. So yeah, I paint on canvas. So if you're interested, who can I send? You can send this and you can save it.
You can go into,
I don't know if Sally is still there, but.
Or you can go into our private chat up there. And if you type it in there, I can put it on the screen.
Now,
this is the link for it.
That's really something. Here's a question going back to the notary. What are the biggest? Somebody wanted to be a notary.
What is the what now? Hold on, Moni. Don't do that one because they left out a letter.
Okay.
I'm sorry. What did you say?
What are the basic requirements to be a notary?
The basic requirements to be a notary are, one, you need to. Why is this? Oh.
You need to be able to spell. Okay, I got that part.
Okay. So first you need to make sure you're not a felon. You cannot be a convicted felon. He just closed his eyes or he froze. One of them. Oh.
No, I'm still here. You can't be. Wait.
Get them.
Well, they go me there.
Get them.
You can't be a convicted felon, but what happens is you apply, so you need to get your bond, right? After you get your bond, then you would end up applying with the Secretary of State. And once you apply with the Secretary of State, once you get your commission back, roughly right now they're at roughly 6 to 8 weeks after they receive it to process it. And then you need to get a journal. You need to get a stamp, get a bag to carry your stuff in, get some blue pens. I mean, there's some supplies you need to purchase. Figure out how you're going to market, where you're going to put yourself at, and where you want to pick where you want to work at. It's just dependent on where you want to go. You just want to be a basic notary, or do you want to get into loan signings? Do you want to be a wedding officiant? Do you want to do it all? It's just a lot that you can do.
Wow.
Okay.
So that's why I opened it up for the schools, because I actually before I came on, I had to go and notarize a document for a girl in high school. It was a document called an affidavit of shared residency. So basically the sister, which is the mother of the child going to school, she had living with her sister, I had to validate that was true, that she was living there, and I had to notarize that document so the child could actually start school next week. So those documents are imperative for individuals, but yeah.
And then you have to be over 21.
18.
18. Okay. All right.
Remember, everything is state specific based on the actual state handbook.
All right. So 18. So 18. can't be a felon, and have to have a minimum $25,000 bond.
That too. And the other thing is some states, California is one of them, you have to actually take a written test. So some states require a written test.
Okay.
Lord have mercy.
So California, you need a written test. I don't know all the states for written tests, but it's in the handbook. A written test, you got to study that handbook. You go take the test. You got to get, some states you have to go and actually swear in like this before they actually put you in the office. Arizona is not like that right now, but they're talking about it. They're going to make it a test in the state of Arizona. So at some point, it's going to weed out those notaries because they may not be able to pass that test if they don't know that information. So if you want to be a notary in Arizona, I would highly suggest you get on it now because we'll have a new Secretary of State going into office because Katie Hobbs, this is her last year since she's actually running to be governor for the state of Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
So those laws are going to change.
Do any of the states have reciprocity? So if you're a notary here in Arizona and then you go to Alabama, and you just take a test, or do you just have to do
those are called dual commission states. So some states you can have dual commission, some you cannot. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So what else do you have going on that you want to tell us about?
I guess just that. I'm working on I have some t-shirts that will be coming off of related to notary.
Okay.
So some shirts will be coming. I'll have a merchandise store coming. It's not done, but I will have that coming. I also have an event. I have an event on September 17th. I don't know why I wasn't thinking. So September 17th, I have an event. It's actually on Facebook, Moni. If you want to, you can grab the link. It's under Network Brunch on September the 17th in Glendale. So you're able to purchase tickets now. There'll be 6 speakers, including myself. So often people want to meet me in person. And so you'll be able to meet me in person. We'll have conversations. We'll have a photographer there that will be taking headshots. You'll be able to eat there as well. That's all included in the fee. There will be some giveaways. So being a doula is another thing that a notary is doing right now as well.
Wait, what?
A doula?
So a doula is the person, of course, that assists the individual that's having a baby. So many times people hire a doula to help them or coach them. So they may need coaching or assistance in that help at the beginning of their pregnancy and then possibly during or the middle. So a doula is paid directly from their insurance company. So a doula just files that she's basically certified to assist this individual. And doulas roughly make between $250 up to $5,000 per pregnancy. So that'll be something that will be discussed at that event because the person that I have coming to discuss it will be raffling off a free certificate to become a doula.
What?
So I'll have a doula there. I'll have
okay.
a
What
website.
page is it on? Which page is it on?
So did you go to the top, go to events?
On the same Facebook page, the university?
No, you could just go to events period in your section and type in events near you, and you should be able to type in, go to September 17th, and it should be up. It's a public event.
Oh, okay.
Worst case, I'm about to add you to it, then you'll have it.
Cool.
I mean, this has been like a real. Wait a minute. Let me ask her first.
I just sent it to you on Facebook.
Anything else, Tiffany? I mean, see, that's what I'm saying. We need to like just do a whole week going down on the mic with Tiffany Myles. This is going to be our week-long segment of what's she up to now.
No, that's pretty much it. After this book, though, I will be releasing a journal, a notary journal. So that's next to come. But no, nothing else. I promise. Well, that's it. You see the event, Tony?
No.
I just shared it with you, so I don't know where it went, but
let's see if
you have it.
It's in outer space, a
Don't
place.
start.
Why can't I?
September when?
September 17th. From 11 to 3. at Foothills Recreation Center in Glendale. Did it come to you?
No, did you send it to me or to going down the mic?
I sent it to you directly on your personal.
You on your personal.
On her personal, yeah.
I'm sure I can see it on my page. Hold on. And on my phone. I don't see it on here. Hold on, people. Again, WUBI Ubiquity Radio. We appreciate you hanging in here with us. Look, I have to look for this because I want to get
Yeah.
it to you.
Yep, WUBI Ubiquity Radio. Moni is searching for something. Now, we're going to try to give you an update, seeing as you cannot see us. But she's in search of something.
I just sent it to her. I don't know why she doesn't have it.
Mm-mm. Can you just send the link in Messenger?
Copy link.
For all of those who are listening, we are now playing Search for the Message. This is a game that we play.
I sent it to you on Messenger.
I saw it pop up. Okay.
So it's a public event. The link is there to purchase.
I hear DJ Balo in the other room listening because I can hear the echo. All right.
You do know that's up on the screen, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay. I mean, I didn't want you flicking to nothing that, you know what I'm saying?
No. I do know it's up. Thank you, though. No, I do.
Wow, didn't know that was on my list.
I do know it's up. I'm trying to make sure I have the
right. Looking for it. You found it?
Yeah, I just want to make sure the right one is up. That's all.
And this is what happened when Harriet Tubman could not find her email. We had to wait because she had the only GPS that we could find. Come on, Harriet, find the email. Find the email.
Bam. There she is.
Well, where's the flyer? The flyer at the top. Click on the flyer at the top. At the event, you see it at the top there? Yeah, that right there. Click on that. Right there. There you go. Can you make it bigger? I don't think you can. Oh, yeah, you can make it bigger. Go to the hourglass there at the top. But yeah, that's the event right there.
Okay. Okay, that's like it's nice. Networking brunch. Expert speakers. Okay.
And tickets are purchased on Luma. So Luma link is at the bottom, but also if you search it on Facebook, you'll be able to find the event.
Okay. All right, guys. And you can see it right there. How did she forget about this?
I didn't forget. It's just when you have a lot of events going on, I belong to some chambers. So the chambers in the city on the West Valley, I belong to some of those. So I have those events that go up. I do those once a week, but this event is just something that I'm actually hosting. So I'll have this one, and I may do one more, which will be probably a holiday mixer, I think, before the end of the year, or I may even do one right at the top of the year.
Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, we'll have to get out to this. I haven't gone to, I've only been to one event thus far this year. So this will be nice. Very nice. So, guys, is there anything else we want to share with the people before we get out of here?
Nope. I think we're good. Thank you, Sally, for sharing.
Thank you, Sally, as always. We appreciate you so much. We appreciate you so much. And guys, don't forget, don't forget, we have big news coming for you, some big changes. Not, I don't even want to say it's changes. We are, what are we going to call it, Chris? We are branching out. We are um, bringing on some more empowerment and development to the station.
We've been
Uh,
giving them a sneak peek the last 3 weeks.
have we? Of the
Yes.
guests that we've been having on,
Yes.
the type of guests that we've been having
The
on.
type of
Absolutely.
guests we've been having on. Yes. We've been giving people a sneak peek as to what's getting ready to go on.
Absolutely have the caliber of guests that we've been having on, and everything is basically a sneak peek onto the direction that we're going, and what's going ready to happen. um One of our sponsors that's coming on, oh my gosh, the bottle is in the refrigerator in there. um but yeah, we're gonna ready run some promo, start running some promo tomorrow, actually. So you guys stay tuned for that. We have two more guests before we start with this new segment that we're having. We have two more guests, I believe, that are coming on, and
Yeah,
I
one
can't.
is coming on from I think the one from Virginia is coming on. One I told you about.
I need to still
Right.
speak to them
Hmm.
on.
Right.
So we're looking pretty good. I've been so proud of all of my guests. Thank you, Tiffany, so much, because Tiffany, you
You are
saw
welcome.
you contacted us. We didn't know each other, but then you said you saw Kathy was on here, and she said, then I knew it was the real deal. I was like, marketing working.
Kathy, my girl. I told Kathy she got off, but she gonna watch this and see it later. She needs to hit me up for some action films so I can get in and do some stuff.
Are you trying to be in film?
Yeah, listen, YOLO, only live once.
Do you know who you talking to
I was just getting ready to tell her that. Lord, do you really know? Do you think this is all we do here?
No, listen, Kathy already knew. If you would have watched the interview with Kathy, you would have heard what she said.
then? I'm right here. I'm telling everybody else they can do two things. I can't run the show and watch the interview. I'm sorry.
And
I can't.
I couldn't see the interview.
We'll watch it on Sunday, and you will see what Kathy said at the end. She was like, "Oh, you just wait, you'll see it. You'll see it."
Can't you just tell me?
No, you wait. It's got to be.
Just keep it between us. Can't we just keep it between us? Tell us.
No,
Ain't nobody else listening.
Mm-mm. I'll tell you later. I'll tell you later.
Okay. But yeah, you don't even know who you're talking to here?
Yeah, I do. I'm just letting you know what I told Kathy. I'm gonna let it sit right there.
Okay. All right.
We got business. Don't worry. I'm sure we gonna have some type of business
Wait,
at some point. in time.
she really don't know. That is spooky.
It's okay.
That is so scary.
She know.
I know.
She know.
I'm telling her what I told Kathy. Dang, Chris.
You know who you remind me of when you just did. I finally figured it out. You know
Tiffany Haddish.
No.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
What?
Well, I just wanted to get a response from her. So that
Tiffany Haddish. Who is it, Moni?
Tammy Roman.
Oh, yeah, from Housewives.
Yep.
Oh, one of them shows I don't even think about watching.
But she has.
I get her. I get Paula Patton. I get a few people.
Yeah. I can see you slapping a bitch. I'm gonna need you to put your hands down.
I ain't playing.
Oh my goodness!
I ain't playing. So I'm gonna let you know.
You want to run that disclaimer one time for us, please? Woo!
We're gonna have a problem.
You're gonna know you've been slapped because it's gonna be a notary seal right on the side of your grill.
So that's not for everyone, but
right. I know, right? I can't do that. Lose my commission.
Was it certified?
I am certified. What?
But did you see the person? Were they legit? Then you followed the guidelines. That was the original you slapped, right?
Look at the puppy.
This is the one that'll bite you.
I'd bite somebody too with ears like that.
You know, underneath, don't worry about it, because underneath that headphone, he got some monsters. Satellite dishes. She ain't even worried. So anyway,
What's her name? Radar?
I have to remember I need to be respectful because we have a guest right now. So
As soon as you go up there, it's on and popping.
as soon as I say goodbye, he's gonna click off of here so fast.
Look, I'm gonna run.
Click off of here so fast. Tiffany, we have enjoyed having you on the show
Thank you.
today. We appreciate you. WUBI Ubiquity listeners, we hope that you have enjoyed Tiffany the way we have. Definitely make your way over to her page and check out her university. Look, those prices, quit playing with me. Because see, you're gonna be upset. You're gonna be so upset when you wait. And then those prices go up, up, up. And now you try to get on.
They got to spend that little bit of money to have a career, to become employed by themselves.
And knowledge.
And, wait a minute. How do you do that? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's knowledge all the time. I mean, even next week, once the university's launched, starting next week, I probably will be starting. It's called Thriving Thursday. So every Thursday for 1 hour, we get on and talk on Zoom. You ask all the questions you need. I'm here to talk to you, tell you, pick my brain, whatever you want to discuss. So as soon as everything is up and running, $37 a month. Some people have a $47 a month plan. Some people do $25. But if you're often getting information and you're able to have that one-to-one connection with different notaries all over, I feel that it's a plus.
I think this is something the handler needs to investigate.
His handler. And once she gives her stamp of approval, it's
Right.
over. It's over. She's all about the business. She's all about the business. So yeah, if she checks in, it's on and going. So again, Tiffany, we appreciate it. We hope that the listeners caught on to something, and we will, guys, you know what will happen. This will replay on Monday officially. You can catch that, and we will share this. We want you to share this. We want you to subscribe. We want you to follow. We want you to like wherever you are catching this right now, whether it's live or whether it's the replay. We want you to click those buttons, and we want you to continue to share it out. Share it with a friend. Share it with an enemy. Share it with an enemy too. We don't care. We don't care. You know what I'm saying? We don't care.
Won't be an enemy long when you're teaching them how to make money.
Regardless, let them know that you know how to make some money. How about that?
They already know. That's why they're enemies. Did I say that out loud? My bad.
That's what you do. Let them know you know how to. So, Tiffany, again, thank you so much. We appreciate you being on here and
yes, we do.
The opportunity to share those golden nuggets, the platinum nuggets with people.
Thank you.
That so much.
Yeah, for real. You are truly a trendsetter. Because you get into your thing and then you branch off and you branch off and you branch off. And I know that there's no grass growing up under your feet.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
and like I said, absolutely. I love it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We want to leave you like we found you going down on the mic. Thank you so much. You have a beautiful night.
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Good night.
Good night.
I enjoyed that. I hope you learned something.
I wrote down a lot.
What you write down?
I wrote down all the stuff. I knew that I need to get AAA instead of AA. All right. I had to add that other A. I had to get that other A. I knew that other A was missing. I just couldn't know what it was. She gave a lot of information out about who can do what, where. Yeah. That was very interesting.
I had that pre-interview with her. I still learned some more shit. Absolutely. It's been so many times. I'm like, I want to be able to officiate a wedding. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think that that's super dope. And I've talked about it for a long time. I thought about the notary, but the responsibility is just.
The problem I have with the notary is, we're talking about, for me, that's a lot of time that I don't have. But I'd love, what I would love to do? I'd love to be able to help somebody else get the notary.
We're sending them to her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
And I feel like, like Mother Teresa in doing that.
Well, I think that's the whole premise of our show is that we get information with all the laughing and joking that we do. we get information right from the source,
Right.
and we pass it on. And
We do a lot of laughing, we do a lot of joking because we try and lighten and give people a source to get away from the heavy shit a lot of times. You know what I mean?
right, right.
And get a look. I tell people this a lot, especially people who are going through some things. And I keep looking down because the dogs keep coming in. Is that even a fake laugh, releases serotonin because your mind doesn't know the difference.
Sarah, who?
Not Sarah, our moderator. Serotonin.
I don't know if I know her.
I'll let your handler introduce you.
Okay.
It releases it. Hey, look who just came in. Miss Shay.
Hey, Shay.
It releases it. Look, let me say this right quick, and I gotta say something in reference to Shay. It releases it in the body, which then that's your happy juice. That's your happy juice. And so even a fake laugh when you're feeling down will do that and release that chemical into the body. Look, you can go watch the replay. Watch it on YouTube, but you can go watch the replay. This was, oh my God, so much good information. You need to watch this, especially for your young ones, because what she can do for the parents with going back to school and all types of stuff to get stuff notarized, you gotta go watch it.
Yeah, you gotta go watch it. You really do, Shay.
Sure, for sure, go watch it. But I was getting ready to say, so early today, I was not feeling well. I was not feeling well at all. And I'd been in the bed, like I could not pull it together. I kept hitting the snooze button. I'm like, oh.
Snooze button kept hitting you back.
Man, what? And I was like, oh, I can't get it together. It was just a hard day. And I got a message from Miss Shay, just some encouraging words, just out the blue. And then I got a message from little Miss Latoya, encouraging words to get some rest or whatever. I'm like, Lord Spirit, what? How these young ladies know? How they know? Because I hadn't posted anything. I hadn't done it, nobody outside of this house knew what was going on, whatever.
Well, maybe it's that vibe you have. You see, people.
But I hadn't said nothing.
You don't have to say anything. You don't have. It's been my belief. It has been my belief that when it's your time, it's your time. All right. I've known Kathy Blaze for years. This will be the first time in I don't know how long that I will have seen her face to face.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Things happen in their time.
Absolutely.
And so you have people, you were probably on their mind and hey, let me check in with Mo. Look at what you and I do. We'll be doing something. Hey, I'm just checking in. Yeah. So it just really depends. And for those moments, you sit back and you go, thank you, Jesus. And you keep pushing.
Well,
you keep pushing.
They meant a lot to me. They definitely did, because I was down, I was out, and I was like just hanging on, because there was somebody that called me, and I'm like, I am hanging on by a string, sis. And she was like, was it the handler I was talking to? Yeah, it was the handler.
It was the handler, right?
Handler. And I'm
was the handler.
I was hanging on. I said, I'm hanging on by a string. And she was like, sis, at least you got the string. I said, yes, at least I can still hang on to the string. Just looking at the positive or whatever I can.
Look, the handler is the bomb.
Yeah. Yes, she is.
Yeah, handler is the bomb.
Yes, she is. I am so grateful for the handler. Lord have mercy.
Now you can get stuff done, right?
Whew, I think I would definitely be losing my mind with the show if it were not for her. Absolutely. I'm so grateful. So grateful that you have her. Oh, I'm so grateful I have her. So
how's it go? You're so grateful we have her. It is, yeah, she is. And it's amazing because our support team is so behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And what people don't realize is that what they don't see is what they do behind the scenes.
Right.
You know, they don't see the research Sally does. They don't see what the handler does. They don't see they just don't see what goes on within our little community, within our little group.
Sadly, nobody's doing anything over here. You hear noise over here? Chris was just doing something.
Chris wasn't doing it. What did I just do?
Do you still hear the noise?
What noise? I don't hear it.
There's something in your background.
In my background? I don't hear anything.
It's like talking or something. I don't know. We're getting ready to get off of here in a moment anyway, so that we don't run over the 2 hours. She said not now. Yeah, I heard something, but you were moving something. Whatever.
Oh, when I was mixing up the trail mix.
There you go.
Okay. Okay. All right.
She said, "Is that Chris? All that scratching noise?"
Yeah, that was me. That was me doing mixing up my trail mix. Yeah.
I had a family emergency, so she's handling that. So we're holding it down for our girls, holding it down. So just keep her in your thoughts. Keep her in your thoughts. Thank you, Kathy. All right. So this is
yes, ma'am.
An amazing show today. I'm always grateful. I really am, because people can go anywhere and be on anybody's show, and I'm always grateful for anybody who comes.
I lost you again.
You can't hear me?
I hear you now. But for 2 quick seconds there, you were gone.
The universe. Tiffany says, thank you to Kathy. I said, I am very grateful and I'm thankful. I enjoyed this show. And Sally says, good night, y'all. Appreciate you. Love you. We love you so much, Sally. Yes, I'm winding this up right now.
Good night, Sal.
I'm extremely grateful for any and everyone that comes on this show. Don't be mad, sis. Just go ahead and watch it. As soon as we're done, go on YouTube and watch the show again.
Watch the replay.
Watch the replay. It's absolutely great. You're going to learn a lot from it. Have your pencil and paper. That's all I'm going to say. Have your pencil and paper. I'm always very appreciative for anyone that comes on the show, because there are a million shows out here. Let's just keep it 100. There are a million shows, and you can be on any one of them, and you should be on a lot of them. Definitely get your business and your name out there. You absolutely should. But I'm always grateful when somebody chooses to come on this one and to share your knowledge and share your platform and share what you're doing with the audience that we do have, or just with us, because ain't nobody watching. Ain't nobody listening.
No, not at all. I'm sorry. In all 150 countries.
Yeah, and I'm gonna let you know, just in the advertisement alone, within the first 2 minutes, look, it's 400, 500 plays just in the first 2 minutes of any of that advertisement that I put out there, those reels. First 2 minutes. I'm gonna let you know that, and I'm gonna leave it right there. Okay. So I am always grateful and appreciative, and that's why I try with the rebranding to get our guests their information out there as much as possible, because I want it to be beneficial for you guys. I really, really do. I try and do my best with that, no matter what's going on, because that's important to me. I'm not just about a win for us. I'm about a win-win as much as possible. So please know that when you come on my show, I want you to benefit also as much as I can make it. So I want to say thank you. We gotta go. We gotta get out of here.
We gotta get out of here.
And we want to leave you going out on. We didn't even have to do a disclaimer in the middle of this show.
I was just going to say, right in the middle of the show, it was like, wait a minute, there's something missing.
I gotta kick you off the screen because we gotta go before it's 2 hours.
Well, then get on.
Love you. We're out of here.
Can we stop the arguing? Can we take a moment where we can calm down? It's just so exhausting. swinging in the wind, going round and round. I know that we won't say sorry. You beg and I plead, but my heart can't beat until I feel the vibration.